Peace, diehards. Welcome to another episode. DiehardKnicks podcast at the half. As you can hear in the background, the Knicks are still playing. They got like 12 seconds left. San Antonio with the ball, last shot of the game, going across the half court. You got Ntilikina stepping up on defense, got picked. You got Noel right at the rim, good defense. There you go. I feel like Nerlens Noel has been the heart and soul of the Knicks team ever since Mitchell left, man. So let me turn the sound down on this. Wait a second. Yeah, this guy Popovich looks like the dude from Saw. Yo, man, he's like crazy looking. I don't know what's up with the long hair and stuff, but it is what it is with that. Anyway, we are at the half right now. Knicks are down by one. Truthfully, I thought they'd be in trouble really, but then again, you look at our roster. We got plenty of guys that we could call to. Uh, you know, Started from there. This pull up the stats here. The stats are on my right hand side. Make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see. So start off with San Antonio. They got DeRozan. I feel like this is basically the same team here. Nerlens Noel and whatever his name is, Podol, whatever how you pronounce his name. They basically the same kind of player. Trey Lyles and Reggie Bullock, same kind of player. Julius Randle, DeMar DeRozan has the same impact. RJ Barrett and DeJounte Murray, same kind of impact. Lonnie Walker and Frank, same kind of impact. So the benches too. The benches the same thing. Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson was actually starting for them, but he was out due to COVID. Thank God he's back because I need him on my fantasy team. Patty Mills is Patty Mills. Some of these other guys I'm not really familiar with. You got Bates Diop, Semantic, and Ebanks. Ebanks I've seen play before. Some of these other guys are just brand new. But it's just like the Knicks right now. We got Kevin Knox, we got Obi Toppin, a lot of guys that are like, borderline, don't know who they are kind of players unless you're a Knicks fan. So anyway, just talk about what's going on with this game here. Like I said, I just feel like this is like one team playing against each other. It's just like as if you played the Knicks playing against the Knicks on 2K. Same kind of things going on. San Antonio is a good defensive team. 6 steals in this game so far, 3 blocks. So I feel like they got their hands in everything that's just coming across the lane or across the passing lanes and stuff. They're always attacking those lanes and stuff because they have a lot of perimeter guys that do the same thing. So that's all Popovich. Popovich, you always got to set the table with defense. And this is exactly what Tom Thibodeau has done with the Knicks so far. Setting the table with defense, just having a game plan and just sticking to it. One thing I want to point out, the commentary I'm listening to, I've been going back and forth with Clyde and also the San Antonio guys. The San Antonio guys, I caught them. They were saying that the Knicks players individually take their defensive assignments personal. So they were saying they take it personal, meaning that they're playing hard. Like that's my man. I got to stick him. They're playing with that type of intensity, but they also are keeping that communication where guys, if they get beat, they push them to where they want them to go, and then they have the help waiting. So that's great, man. That's something that we've been trying to get them to do for years. Play your man, and as in the team concept, get your guy to to go to the to where we want you to go, not where you want to go. One guy to point out, or one thing to point out too. The last time I checked, the Knicks had 9 turnovers, man. So the Knicks usually take care of the ball pretty good. Let's get that exact number. Turnovers right now, yeah, the Knicks got 9. They finished the first half with 9. Usually they've been finishing games with 9 altogether. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Yeah, Andy. I was shout out to Andy, man. I just saw in the group chat there. Andy's having some problems having to do with COVID, man. So prayers out to Andy. If you follow the Nothing But Knicks show, shout out to his family. I don't want to give up too much information because that's that's really on him. But much love to Andy. I know he's like a big part of everything that we do. So everybody, please keep him in your prayers and stuff, man. Shout out to Andy and his family and stuff. But one guy that's in the doghouse right now is Austin Rivers. We got a game like this that we need players to play. I don't know if Austin Rivers is part of that protocol stuff, but they're clearly not playing him. He has a coach's DNP right now. We are 9 players deep in the rotation, and Rivers is not one of them. We'll see what happens. You got Theo Pinson out there that's available to play, so we'll see if he'll get some time in there. But while I'm talking about the bench, we got Sim on the bench, looking like the Sith Lord.
What's going on, man?
What's good, my brother?
Chilling, man. Chilling. I'm a little bit worried about this game.
Yeah, this looks like a game that we can just like the floor go fall out this game anytime, man.
That's what I feel like. Exactly. I feel like it can fall out anytime. They're making, some dumb turnovers. When we don't have anybody out there that can really settle us down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we missed that. We missed that in this game. We don't have anybody out there to do that. Frank, he's not really, he don't have that kind of cachet on the floor to do that. And quickly, he's just erratic. He's not thinking about settling things down. He's going to go to the bat. He's going to keep playing erratic, so.
Then you got King
about this one.
Yeah, you got King erratic Alec Burke too, man. That guy, I never seen him actually shoot a straight up jump shot. Everything is always falling off balance or shooting with his legs in the air like he's doing a Michael Jordan.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, he's a bugged out dude, man.
So we'll see, man. And that last play at the end of the half, come on, man. All you got to do is don't let him catch the ball. Make him throw a bad pass. They got 0.8 seconds. Just stay on your man. It's terrible.
I missed the last play because I had to go take care of my tenants. I don't know if I want to call them tenants. They're more like squatters. The guys that are squatting in the room next door to me, man. Talking about my kids. So I missed that last play over there. So what happened in the last play?
They had 0.8 seconds left to get a shot off. San Antonio, they were under their own basket. Patty Mills runs to the corner. Frank Ntilikina loses sight of him, gets screened off, tries to fight over the screen, but it's too late. Patty Mills knocks it down.
Okay, that's what happened. I totally missed it. I was looking here on the thing. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, so now the Knicks are down 4 at the half, where they easily should have been up. Quickly has a turnover on the sideline. They come down and score, and then coming down to the end of the half, Julius Randle passes out to Frank Ntilikina. Frank Ntilikina, can't get to the basket or whatever, gives it back to Randle, who shoots the air ball from the corner. And bad game management at the end of the half, and that's what I'm afraid is going to be like. Even if we come down to this, even if we keep it a close game, I'm afraid, we're just not going to have, the smarts on the floor to do it. Randall's going to have to really go off for 35, 40 or something, I think, in order to win this game. Maybe not. I hope, maybe they can just play hard defense, but I think Randall might need to go off to get this game.
Somebody's gonna have to go off, man. There's nobody on the Spurs that really could light it up either. You got DeJounte Murray, but he's there's nobody that really sticks out. We're basically, like I was saying in the beginning before you jumped on, it's like we're playing ourselves. It's like we're playing ourselves on 2K. Yep. Yeah, Julius Randle and DeRozan are very similar, and then you could just make a comparison for basically every single player that they have on the roster. So it's really going to come down to coaching and just who can lock up the next guy, who can put their will on the other team right now, man. Right.
Who's going to make less mistakes in the second half? How many turnovers did the Knicks have in the first half?
9.
9 turnovers in the first half. And the Spurs had what, 3, 4?
Let me see. Spurs, they had 5.
5. Yeah. We'll see what they're going to do, man. I'm hoping that Randall could just get hot and just really start going crazy. Or if he doesn't, then someone else is going to have to. I mean, RJ's been doing an all right job scoring, but we're going to need somebody else to get hot and really do something under control, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alec Burke is that guy, but like you said, somebody to be in control. Alec Burke is totally erratic. That guy is bugged out. So between him and Emmanuel Quickly, those guys can be microwaves for us.
Yeah.
A couple other guys too. You got Obi Toppin, you got Kevin Knox. these guys are, they have a shot to get minutes. Even Frank, so it's like it's time for these guys to show what they can do. They're getting these minutes, out of necessity. It's time for the next man up. Because Rose did his thing. So it's time for these guys to step in and do theirs, man. You get that opportunity.
Exactly. And I heard what you were saying about Austin Rivers, man. He's there. He's at the game. He just ain't getting in.
Yeah, man. He might need to buy a ticket.
He just ain't getting in. So, I mean, you pretty much know what your two best point guards out. And Austin Rivers still ain't playing. He's going to be traded by the deadline. It's no way he's going to be here.
Yeah, you don't have to broadcast it like the way some of these other teams do. See, that's the beautiful thing about what's going on with the Knicks. Like, we're not a bunch of assholes like the rest of like we used to be. Because if Steve Mills was here, he would have had a special about how bad we're gonna like a straight up MSG Networks exclusive thing. Like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of Austin Rivers right now because he's just not playing the way we want him to play.
Right.
Yeah, that's basically what these other teams have done. They put those players into the coals. And then Draymond Green is on the podium like he's like, Jesse Jackson or whatever, giving his speech and stuff. It's just bugged out. So I'm glad we're just not that team anymore.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely glad we're not that team anymore. So, I'm interested to see what kind of moves they're going to make for him or with him. You know what I'm saying? If it's just I don't think it's just going to be a second round pick somewhere. Maybe.
Well, I think maybe we're probably going to add our second round pick to him and try to get something a little bit better to add to this.
Yeah, something like that, because if you take back a second round pick, then it's really just to be able to try to use it somewhere else down the line. You know what I mean? I guess if that's all a team is, obviously that's all a team is going to be willing to offer. And if that's what the team is willing to offer, then I guess you take it rather than just buy him out. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're probably trying to figure out how can we use him in something bigger. Like you said, maybe getting another player getting another player or something.
Yeah, I'm not doing Austin Rivers any favors, man. I'm glad that he came in there. He got the juices flowing. He was like a mascot kind of. We hired him just to get the fans hyped up and get everyone talking about us, man. But it's time for him to go. I'm not into buying him out. I'm not into none of that stuff, and I don't want to give him no boost for him to go to another team and shine over there. We definitely need to use some of these guys here to get ourselves better, man. The COVID protocols aside, this is our first time, with Derrick Rose. He got caught with that health and safety protocol stuff. But thank God that we're deep. But I mean, we definitely need some extra firepower because we're not going to play teams like San Antonio all the time where they can't really score themselves. We're gonna have to need some. We're gonna definitely need some help with the schedule coming up.
Right. If we can find a way to get through this one. Right, then we play Detroit. Then we get that All-Star break, and hopefully we can get some guys back after the All-Star break. If we can just find a way to get through this one with a win and get our first 4-game win streak of the season, then it's a good chance we take out Detroit, and then we have a good 10 days or something like that to get guys healthy and get back from the All-Star break. Although Julius Randle's not going to get much rest, over the All-Star break. Well, I guess he will. He's got to be there for one day. He's there for one day, play. Just don't get hurt.
Don't get hurt.
He's the one guy we definitely can't afford to lose.
I know, man. It scares me every time I see him going up for dunks or when the third double, triple team is coming at him. It scares me to death, man. So I'm like throwing holy water at the screen, burning incense, all kind of stuff, trying to smudge and shit.
Right. Because if he gets hurt. If he goes out for 2 weeks, we're done.
Yeah, we're finished. Because he's basically our point guard.
Yeah, he does it all. So he goes out for 2 weeks, we're in trouble. So go down there to the All-Star game, do what you do, don't get hurt, take it easy. Don't worry about winning MVP or nothing like that this year. Just go ahead and enjoy yourself and have a good time. And I think he'd be all right. It's just one day, then he can come back and rest, and they can come back ready.
Yeah, man. You gotta get some from some photo ops for his baby too, man. He got a little guy, something to look back on. Just like those
He's like,
games when the end. The fuck was that?
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was me. That was
You're,
me. That was me. I was looking for
that
the
was you?
live stream.
Were you watching my podcast on the low? You watching my
That
podcast on the low?
was me. I was looking for the live stream, and clicked on your channel.
Okay.
There we go. I got it up now.
All right. All right, cool, man. But I was just saying, just the photo ops and stuff like that. You want to talk about like his little baby, whatever. I remember Del Curry and all that used to bring Steph and Seth back in the days. We didn't know they were going to be NBA basketball players. You know what I'm saying? So that's like an opportunity to get photos and shit because Randall's kid does play ball. So fast forward 20 years down the line, he might be that draft pick that we look back. Oh, remember his little son and all that. So
yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
And so, look, looking at the game, the Knicks, they got 30 rebounds. I mean, they're out rebounding San Antonio right now. It's a lot of missed shots in the game. Neither team is shooting really well. Julius Randle already has 9. Nerlens Noel already got 7 rebounds. Nerlens Noel's got to catch the ball in the second half, man. A couple of times there, we could have had at least 2 easy buckets from Noel. One, a oop from Julius Randle. Then another time, not the one from RJ, but there was another. Someone else passed it to him, and he fumbled it out of bounds.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of fumbling and bumbling that first half of basketball.
Yeah.
That's stuff we usually don't do.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. That's what's crazy. We only average like 12 or 13 turnovers a game. Normally we take care of the basketball, but when you don't have your starting, 2 of your best point guards there, I guess you can expect some of those things to happen, right? Because those guys are going to come back and get the ball when necessary. Right now, Frank Ntilikina is still a little, he's just Frank.
Yeah. We need to get this guy back. I'm gonna play that joke off until it dies, man. Until it burns the screen. But Elfrid Payton, with Rose getting hurt and stuff like that, having a guy like Elfrid Payton, all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I wish we had Elfrid Payton,
Exactly, and this is the reason why people always say he's gonna get traded. I don't think so, because you can see like right now we don't have a steady, strong point guard. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think he's gonna get traded. I think he'll be right here with the team. Starting or on the bench, he'll be right here with the team.
Right.
So here they go. Second half is starting.
All right. But what do you think the Knicks should do, man? Like like you said, we're approaching the All-Star break and whatever. So trade deadlines will be here in no time. Do you think we should do something big or what?
I think they got to take, kind of take what comes. If something big happens, comes available, then I think you go for it. If something big that makes sense, not just anything, but something big that makes sense, then you go for it. If not, then maybe you make a couple of little tweaks to the roster, and ride it out.
Yeah, I definitely think we need to. Knicks are down 8 right now.
Yeah, we're down 8.
Yeah. All right, man. So we got like millions of viewers, man. So we got to get them back watching the game so they can get that the juju back up, because I don't want to take all the viewership away from the MSG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks again, Sam.
Peace.
Peace.